Well, all right. Hello, Zach. Zach, thank you so much for the resub for 25 months. Holy flip. Zach, thank you so much, buddy. That's almost a year. 25 months. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate you so much. Freaking, gosh, 25 months. I can't, don't think about it. Just don't think about it. It's okay. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Trout, good morning. Here, does this button work? This button works sometimes. Hey, it worked this time. Nice. Zach, thank you so much for all your support, buddy. I love and appreciate you so much. I hope you're doing well. Trout, good morning. Sage, hello. Welcome in. Let me just, I was doing a going live message on Threads. You know, the social media thingy. That social media thing that everybody tells you to do when you're a content creator, that it's like, oh yeah, you gotta tell the people when you're live. Hang on. Hang on. My phone, where in my room, I interact with it, but it's in the bedroom, and it's so far. Mood. I've done that. On my way home, 7th work day. One more. You're almost there. All right.
Honk, fuck off.
There we go, I did it. Honk off. Hey! Honk off! That's what Brian says when someone cuts him off in traffic. Hey, I'm honking it! Brian, hello, good morning. How the heck are you doing this morning, friend? How the heck are you doing this morning? Tea is still a little too hot. Tea is still a little too hot. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. They just announced a DLC for Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate Demon Hunters. Holy shit. Brian, we gotta play that. We gotta sit down and have a time. This is very silly. This is very silly. All right, cool, good. Cool, I love it. I love it. I love that the stupid Warhammer game is getting a DLC. That's so good. That's so good. Hi, everybody. How are you? Oh, I spent all of yesterday working on video stuff and YouTube stuff, and ugh. It's the problem with rendering, because rendering is not like done. It's still very much like almost done. So I have a lot of like rendered videos ready to go, but I gotta get them uploaded, and I gotta get them scheduled and all that. So like I'm close, I'm getting there. But I've also been thinking a lot about YouTube, and what my goals are for YouTube, and what I want to focus on my time, like what I want to focus my time on. and it's not spending forever editing videos, you know what I mean? So I really need to, well, I could say I need to. I'm glad for all of the thinking I've been doing lately, so it's good. Okay. They fixed the Reddit enhancement suite, the browser plugin I use for Reddit, so I can hide threads again, and I'm very happy. That's all I want. Nothing like having a luxury SUV with a bunch of military stuff covering speed past me on main roads near my place, only to be caught in front of me for 3 lights in a row. Honk off, indeed. God, I hate those types of cars, and I always hate the people who drive them. I always hate the people who drive them. They're always terrible. All right. Yeah, that's a thing that drives me up a wall. Is you have people who will like cut you off and drive all wild and all of this, and then you're just right there. You're like one car behind them, and you're like, what did this do? What did you gain? Nothing. You gained nothing. You went through all of this incredibly dangerous nonsense. You did nothing. Oh, so I realized the other day, Aaron and I were playing some Play-Doh, and I realized the other day that the joystick in my very cool Xbox controller that I use for the PC, the left joystick either needs cleaning or is going bad or has a problem. Because I noticed while playing Play-Doh, and it could be doing it when I play with it when I play other games. There's no reason to think that it's just Play-Doh. After I move with the left joystick, sometimes the left joystick will snap to the right, like it will, like I'll do whatever I'm doing, and then it'll just go right. And it's very easy to see on Play-Doh because you'll be running around with your guy, and then your guy will just go. And I was like, look at this, and I was showing Aaron where I would just kind of like do whatever, and then my guy would just go straight right, like look right, not move, but like. And I'm like, huh. So I think I'm gonna look into buying replacement joysticks. What's good is I can take these caps off because these caps are special. Looking at it, I looked through like an iFixit walkthrough. But now I need to find a place to buy good replacement joysticks. So years ago, one of those jacked up compensation for tiny peen drivers on icy roads. A mile later, they were in a ditch. Yep. That'll do it. That'll do it. But yeah, so I need to look into getting replacement joysticks. Because I want to use this controller for as long as I can, because I love this controller. I bought this controller not that long ago. Yo! Serial killer. What is going on? How the heck was your stream? Thank you so much for the raid. How the heck is everybody doing today? Here, let me get you a shout out, buddy. Serial killer, thank you so much for the raid. How goes stuff? Stuff is going all right. Stuff is going all right. I was actually just talking about how I need to get a replacement joystick for my Xbox controller here, and then maybe clean up this cap. This cap has a little bit of dust in it. Greedfall. Oh, I've been wanting to check out Greedfall for a little bit. How are you enjoying it? How are you liking it? Fun part of huge trucks, that's how bad they actually are off-road. Wait, hang on. Unless they're designed set up for it, it's not great. Oh yeah, and then people have huge trucks. That's not a command, Jesus. And then people have the huge trucks that like don't haul anything, and they're all jacked up because they're supposed to have lower centers of gravity. It's pretty fun so far. The story is damn interesting. I think I got it from a Humble Bundle. I've had it for a little bit. I should keep an eye out the next time there's a big Steam sale. I can whip up the DLCs. Oh, hell yeah, Casey Explosion called it a Eurojank RPG. Hell yeah. All right, I'm into that. I'm into that. Oh, right, it was made by Spiders. The same people, right. It's made by Spiders. It's the same people that made Technomancer, Mars Warlogs, and Steel Rising. Damn. I have a copy of that. I just didn't put a bunch of time into it for some reason. And sometimes games don't grab you. It is jankiness for sure. But yeah, that's something I've wanted to check out for a little bit. I've never played any of their games before. They are like 100% a Eurojank developer. They're 100% a Eurojank. Like, I think Technomancer, if Technomancer is the game I'm thinking of, it was a weird Eurojank game. Mars Warlogs was absolutely Eurojank, but also looked really weird. Like, nothing funnier than watching a jacked up truck actually tow a trailer. Must be nice looking at all that sky and not seeing the road. I've seen that, yeah. Shoutouts to Focus Entertainment, because they just kind of publish whatever. They just publish a lot of stuff. Some of it is good, some of it is bad, but boy, do they publish games. I picked it up because you can be gay in it. I didn't even know there was romance. Neat. Neat. It's a really pretty game. Hell yeah. That might be. We'll see. I'll see if Aaron's interested in watching me play it, because that could be a fun. Just like sit down and pick through it game. I have no idea if you can romance people. Let's see. Greedfall romance. Every romance option in Greedfall, there are 4. Giving the main character 3 options in any given playthrough. You know what? I'm not gonna read any more of that. Cool. Oh, all right. One of them a bear. One of them is a bear. Wait, wrong game. I never heard back. On getting Baldur's Gate, so. Oh well. I never heard back on Baldur's Gate. I put in the request and I was, the same thing as always, just like, yeah, put your info, and I put my infos, and I put my infos. Commander Shepherd my way through them. Oh goodness gracious! All right, let's have a good sip of tea here before we get started. All right. CC changed that to never heard back on getting Ballers. So my brain thinks there's a new NBA Ballers game. Hell yeah, NBA Ballers. Let's go. Yeah, I'm a new. Hi guys, it's me, Matt Calder, the new NBA Ballers influencer. Obviously, if you know me, you know my content, you know that I am the epitome of everything. Basketball culture is like into and about, you know, all day, every day. Give me the rock. D&D elves can't even grow facial hair. That's a silly detail. That's a silly detail to establish, I'm gonna be honest. Oh. Did I freeze the game? Okay, that was weird. Heat and target. Oh. Related, I never played Mario Hoops 3-on-3, even though I should, especially for being able to play as Final Fantasy characters in basketball game. I forgot that had Final Fantasy characters in it. I forgot that had Final Fantasy characters in it. That's the, so it's SOULVARS. So SOULVARS is a kind of classic style RPG, turn-based RPG, that has a really unique, has a well, kind of unique battle system. So you see all of those things there, kind of right there. It says soul bits. So think of it as kind of like a deck builder. You have all of those cards, and when you start battle, you have a hand of 5 of them. And then you can play a certain number per turn, and if you play them in kind of the right order, you can trigger arts, which are like special skills. And then sometimes you can start with, so like I have an art that it gets added as a soul bit, and then all of your character progression is tied to your soul driver, which also lets you do like a fucking Kamen Rider Henshin move if your health gets low enough. So you can see with Kagusuchi, which is Yakumo's starting soul driver, I have 100% sync rate, right? And then you can see he has like all of his big stat bonuses. You learn all of these bonuses by getting up the levels for the sync bonus. So you also learn like a bunch of arts and stuff like that. So it's a interesting sort of twist on a job system in kind of a neat way. I think my biggest complaint is having your stat progression tied to the driver, because that means if you want to stop to level a new driver, you have to stop what you're doing. And I wish I could equip more abilities. I wish I had more ability points. But the only way to get those really seems to be from unlocking them on drivers. Like every driver seems to have one. So that's kind of my main complaint right now. There's a tie-in campaign to go along with Baldur's Gate 3. Features an elf who ends up murder specifically mentioned. He wears a fake beard. What a weird detail. Elves can't grow facial hair. All right. So yeah, so this is the battle system. This is the battle system serial. So like you have different types of cards, right? And then each character has a number of AP that starts at 1 and can go to 5, depending on the actions that you take. Are the bonuses passive and always active, or only available when the bracelet thing is on? The ones that you unlock are permanent upgrades. So the ones that you buy from having sync bonus, those are permanent upgrades to your character. So if you're like, oh, HP plus 5, HP plus 5. Yeah, yeah, I like it. I like it. It's interesting. Half elves can? Well, sure. Myra Hoops has a lot of characters. Final Fantasy, they have Ninja, Mr. Invisible, White Mage of the Light, Cactuar, Stick and Sting, Moogle, Mr. Game and Watch Me, and Black Mage Abracadabra. Mr. Game and Watch Me is hard. That's... Yeah, the only problem is having to level up these soul drivers. Because you... Hey! Nice. Nice. Yeah, 6%. Silver worms are like metal slimes in Dragon Quest. See, so now I have permanent HP up, SP, and HP up. Great. But yeah, the problem with leveling the soul drivers is you just don't get a lot of sync bonus per fight. So yeah, so you see, like, I didn't get very much, but it feels like the game wants to tell me that there's more I can add. Like, it feels like there should be a tutorial thing that tells me that, like, oh, hey, if you know, do special moves or whatever, you get more sync bonus, but it hasn't in a way that's kind of a bummer. Oh, right, I was gonna explore the map again because maybe there's more... Right, because we got those equipable souls, and so I was like, well, I guess I should, since I have to level anyway, I should explore the maps to see if there's any souls, because this is a JRPG, and that's how it works. Some characters with alternate costumes or new color themes. Ninja, White Mage, Black Mage all have palette swaps if you wanted a black mage with a tan hat and a neon. I love that. Dag. Did Squeenix work on that? Is that why Final Fantasy characters are in it? 30%. Ooh, Flame Salt. Heat and Kick. Hell yeah. No, hang on. Buster Slash. Slash and punch. 180% to all enemies. Hell yeah. We don't have a lot of all enemy attacks. They did? That makes sense. That makes sense. Alright. The white mage look is, I'm gonna say with no real judgment, a real slutty white mage. Imagine the robe with the miniskirt and heels. The still big floofy sleeves going down to the wrist and the red triangle. Is it like the Bravely Default white mage look? Spirit Magnum and Spirit Gloves. Her hair is also pink. Uh-oh. You know what they say. Right. I was gonna go explore all the freaking maps again. Because... Oh, see? Look at that! I'm gonna go explore the maps again. Resentful Soul. Fire +8. I'll take that. More so the classic white mage robe. Oh, okay, okay, okay. What weird games Nintendo makes sometimes. Racer Soul. That's probably a big speed upgrade. Yeah, here, let me come over here and click this link. Can I mouse over this and get a preview? No, it doesn't load. Oh, yeah, wow. That's, you know, not a, as Brian said, not a judgment, but like, that dress is shorter than I would have expected. Yeah, the Black Mage photo is really good. Like that. That's a 3DS game, isn't it? Yeah, I bet you Racer Soul is. Yeah, speed +8. He's placing short shorts. Daisy has a squirt. I mean, that's you know, sports gear. Oh, it was original DS? Okay. It was original DS. Got it. They're all showing off the gams. Everyone should go back to playing basketball in tiny shorts, especially the NBA. Yeah, the old little shorties. The old little shorties, they looked all right, let me tell you. They should all look like Woody Harrelson and White Men Can't Jump. They should all wear short shorts and a crop top. And like those weird little 90s like hats. Excuse me. All right. So we're gonna do a little leveling this morning. Because I would really like to get I would really like to get some progress on these soul drivers to make some stat progress mainly. But also, hey, turns out that the souls that are hiding around have cool stuff in them. Psycho Dagger. Attack 3, Psi 3, Speed 3. That's, you know... You know, I don't hate give him a little Psi. I think he gets the same... Yeah, he gets a debuff sword instead of a hard attack sword. I'll take that. Give him a little Psi boost. I'm into that. This Genbu Breaker. I wish I had someone who was more specifically into using land. I wish that I had someone who was more specifically... Like that dude who died, and it seems wrecked that he died. Like, this is that dude's weapon right here. Seen a Tonfa with a big hammer icon, broke my brain for a second. They just mean that it's, it just denotes that it's like a blunt attack. Yeah, I'm bummed that dude died. He's on the box art too. Like he's on the cover when you boot the game up. Jalen!
Minky Momo. The Minky Momo is an attitude, the Minky Momo is a mellow mood, you Momo when you're drinking lemonade, you Momo soaking in a marinade. I know you're Minky cause I'm Momo too, so I know what you're going through, but there's no Momo whenever I get close to you.
What? Jalen, hello. Jalen, thank you so much for the resub. You're welcome. Jalen, thank you so much for the resub, buddy. 37 months. A good bit of that at tier 2. Thank you so much, buddy. Holy cow. I don't know what the heck the skinamarink dinky dinks you're saying, but I love and appreciate you. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. I hope you're having a good day, buddy. I hope things are going all right for you. I read it too. It still doesn't make any sense. I read the whole thing. Top with Tonfas, there's only one Zephyr I want to have on my team, and that's Jalen. Hell yeah. We need to do, listen, we need to do some more Exoprimal. Hell yeah. If y'all haven't played Exoprimal, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And it's on Game Pass, so you got Game Pass. It's right there. I feel like in every other match I play with the Zephyr runs face first into a crowd of raptors, does 2 hits, is dead 5 miles away from the group. Listen, as the person in our group who's playing the healer for this game, what Brian said is the bad way to be. You gotta know where your healer is. Playing solo, I play a lot of Witch Doctor. It's a good time. That makes sense, yeah. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense for solo. What's... Oh, it's a sign, okay. I will admit, I can only play Zephyr with a dedicated support. I haven't played any solo queue for the main since the game's like actually been out. But I did, you know, when we were playing the beta, so. You might keep me alive. I'm luckily it worked well again. Only 450 health. See, you know what's funny, Jalen? You're like, again, I only have 450 health. I think I have 400. You know, like, it's very funny when it's like, yeah, you're like a melee class. How much more health do I have? Like a little. Oh, you already have a wind spear. Does this one have... It does! Oh my god, okay, hang on. So, attack. So, 12 attack, 4 scythe, 4 wind. Spear, spear, wind, wind. We just got a just better. Just legitimately better. Just legitimately better. That's ridiculous. If I didn't have one, I wouldn't be silly enough to play Zephyr 2 run into a crowd. I'd probably play Barrage or Murasame. You know, you'd hope. Her technique is low. Let's get her technique up to double digits. Okay, and then let's get everybody's 35 boost. Nice. I don't know why that drop of the weapon had two enhanced slots when the other version of the weapon I had didn't. I don't know. But we've got that now. Zephyr Witch Doctor worked well. Witch Doctor's close support, dropping a huge AoE along with Zephyr and Murasame. Just let them run buck wild. Yeah. I do appreciate that even though the game has 3 healers, all 3 of them heal and operate very differently. So you can really get your own feel for it, which I appreciate. And then what? The alpha suits come out next month, and those will play a little differently. I wanted to go down, right? Witch Doctor's a super good healer. Has fuck all for attack. Worst thing I can fight is a crowd of raptors. They'll end me. Is a lot of run sneaking to low health enemies, giving them ranged apps and jumping away. I did that yesterday in the match. The hammer finale from the beta, if you remember that. Oh yeah, where you have to Oh, the souls are where I fought bosses. The souls are where I fought bosses previously, because that was the influencer soul, and that board was where I fought that dude's girlfriend. Okay, I don't know how I feel about it being... like... I kind of wish they just dropped when I got the, you know, when I beat the boss, but okay. You know? Influencer soul is rage blow +1. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Okay, let's get a little rest. This is why we have the buddy system. What happened? I can't go back there again? Oh, hey! This guy selling weird, muscle dew. Just a guy selling some arts. That's fine. I'm the meathead who doesn't know shit about staying alive. We can wall up some wizards. You're the expert healer who's 3 HP and couldn't kill more than 3 guys at a time. If they touch me, I explode. Just immediately. Okay, so doing link attacks will get us more, or doing like combo attacks like that will get us more. There should be one here. Will get us more driver link, but also
Bezos coins incoming.
Helix.
Also, this game looks neat.
Helix, thank you so much for using your Prime Gaming sub for 30 months. Holy cow! 30 months, holy cow. Thank you so much, Helix. Thank you so much for your support, friend. I really, really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you for using your Prime Gaming sub here. And yeah, this game's pretty neat. This game is pretty neat. I like what it's doing all in all. I have some little complaints, but all in all, it's pretty good. All in all, it's pretty good. But yeah, Helix, I hope you're doing well today. I hope you're having a good Wednesday. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. We fought a boss here. I thought this would have one, but maybe it was a coincidence. Maybe it was a coincidence. I do like being able to just like rest on the main screen and heal. It's always good. Bezos Bucks, the best sub. Everybody loves a good Bezos Buck. Except also, fuck Jeff Bezos. That guy sucks. Thing I like so far is seeing how every class is really specific, and I enjoy that. All three healers are a bunch of fun to play for different reasons. Yeah, that's a thing that, like, it's a thing I always liked in, you know, hero shooters, like Overwatch. But I never enjoyed playing those games. You know what I mean? Like, I enjoyed the very specific roles that each character took on, where it's like, you do this in this way. You know, Brian and I were talking about Krieger in Exoprimal, who is a tank class mainly because he just has a butt ton of HP. So he's not a tank in the traditional sense. He is a tank because he just has a lot of HP and he just can stand there and take the hits. Whereas you have something like Roadblock, who is a tank because they have a big shield and they have aggro mechanics. You know, and I appreciate that it's like, here's what you do, and, you know, here's how you go about it. I love it. When checker when shield if someone starts shooting me. You put up a barrier, hide behind it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I need to get more of those unlocked. What was that noise? Oh, there's the Steam achievement sound. That was the Steam achievement sound. Wednesday's been fine so far. I went to the post office, watched the latest episode of The Bachelorette. Meg got me into it. Now I'm watching day 2 of the G1. C and D block. Got a couple of faves rifling. Ishii and Eddie Kingston. Oh, I thought I saw that Eddie wasn't gonna make it. That's good. That's good. What's the let's see. Let's see who's in it. This doesn't have the blocks. Where are the blocks? Candace is watching the latest season of Love Island. All right, so A block is Sonata, Chase Owens, Hikuleu, Ren Narita, Shota, Yoda Suji, Gabe Kidd. There's like a handful of names that I'm like, I don't know these people. These are deeply unserious people. I'm rooting for all the black women though. Love Island. Hang on, I'm gonna look. A group of single people move to a luxury villa in the hope of finding love in the summer of their life. Their shock, twists, and surprise announcements. To remain in the luxury paradise, contestants must couple up and win the hearts of each other and the public as they ultimately decide who stays on Love Island and who goes. I never like these shows. B block, Okada, Yoshihashi, Taichi, Kenta, Great Okan, Will Ospreay, Tangaloa, El Phantasmo. B block's pretty solid. C block, David Finley, Tomohiro Ishii, Evil, Tamatonga, Shingo Takage, Aaron, I don't know this guy, Eddie Kingston, Mikey Nichols. Why do I feel like I know that name? Did he... Is that the one where they're competing for money but they're not allowed to fuck? I should be on that show. If there's any reality show, that's the one I should be on. Oh no, he's the New Japan guy. I think they fuck, I'm not sure. They're competing for money. It's so weird to be like, I'm on this show because I want to be in love with someone, but also money is good. D-Block, Tanahashi, Naito, Haruki Goto, Zack Sabre, Toru Yano, Jeff Cobb, Shane Haste. D-Block is really good too. Damn. They really do a good job of putting people in separate blocks to make you watch the different blocks. Like, they really... I love Zack Sabre Jr. Zack Sabre is incredible. Zack is incredible. Oh, huh. Feels like a hidden spot for a thing. That's interesting. Yeah, I need to be on that show where it's just like you can't fuck. Just me fucking playing Nintendo. Just every episode is just like, Matt, what's your plan while you're here in the too hot house? Oh, I bought Dragon Quest VIII, so we'll probably get some real good progress on that. Cold plus 12. Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. He became a Zack Sabre Jr. fan back at Wrestle Kingdom the moment he was walking down the ring. Rishi Shanik claimed nurses a proper wage. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. Zack's a good boy. Zack's a good boy. Just reloaded Skyrim with a ton of mods. Should hold me over. Yeah, like, this is probably fine. I'll take care of this. Specifically why I like Jersey Shore. Garbage, 8% of the people were a hot mess, but gosh, it was fun. And you know, there's a difference between reality shows like Jersey Shore, which are just like, let's watch these hot people who are absolute garbage, and game show reality shows like Big Brother and The Bachelor and all of this shit, which are, let's get these hot people together and make them be garbage for money. You know what I mean? There's a difference. There's a difference that I appreciate. All right. Yeah, every episode, which is why. So every episode, I would just be on the couch playing. I would just be playing like fucking Dragon Quest, but that's why they would never put me on that show, because I wouldn't be stirring up drama. Definitely difference to the point where I don't think either are wrong. I wholeheartedly support not enjoying one or the other, both specific justified reasons. Yeah, I don't like. I will say, I don't like the ones specifically like Big Brother and stuff like that, because a lot of that drama, quote unquote, is found in the editing. You know, they and this is a thing that's come out a bunch. You know, they talk to people, you know, they talk to contestants on past shows. And a lot of that is like the producers like create drama by very specific editing and stuff in the show. They'll edit things out of order. And, you know, probably my favorite example is what happened with Terrace House. So, you know, and that is a show in the other camp, right? Of let's just get people together and watch them be people, in a show that you wouldn't think would cause a lot of drama, but boy howdy, did it cause some drama. Terrace House, that rings a big bell. Yeah, we've talked about Terrace House before. Brian and I fell in love with watching Terrace House on Netflix for a while, and then I'm going to talk about this in a very careful and considerate way. One of the contestants on the show, who Helix, you might remember specifically, she was a female wrestler in Japan at the time. Did that thing that you know you're not supposed to do. And they stopped the show, and then there was a big social media campaign that came out that, you know, talked about messages that she had sent her mom or had sent her friends, and there was a legal investigation, and they investigated the producers to find that the producers had like artificially drummed up drama on social media, to the point that this woman was like harassed on social media that much. So you know, so that's the one I always like to point to be like, hey, listen, you know, it's there's you know, as much as we can enjoy some of these shows, they have very real consequences, you know. Shows like a Bachelorette, I can't help but think of men and women competing to prostitute themselves. It's weird that there's a money component to it. You know, that's the part that's always seemed weird to me, is that there's a money component on top of winning. You know, that it's like okay, the goal is I want to find a partner. Okay, cool. That's, you know, it's not how I personally would go about it, but that's, you know, that's fine. I'm not you. That's, and then whoever wins gets $100,000. Well, hang on. Hang on now. We've put a weird angle to it. Bachelor, I got to a weird point. I don't follow them well enough to speak on it. Yeah, I don't know what they do, like, as far as, you know, the actual show, but, you know, people being shits on shows like Survivor made sense to a degree because those people were trying to win money, right? So you're like, okay, you're being a shit because you want to win money. Sure, I get it. Unless I missed, there's no mention of a cash prize this season. They may have axed that component. That would be good if that's the case. That's a thing that I thought was strange for a long time. So maybe that was something they got rid of at some point, which would be great. That's good on them. For a while, I was watching shows that work about people working on boat charters. Oh, like the Discovery fishing shows. I do like shows like that are about just like, yeah, here's just what these guys are doing, you know. I do always like those. Like private cruises. Oh, okay. But the same kind of idea. The same kind of idea. Hey, look at Maggie Hill art. Brian 2 inches away from the monitor. I'm looking respectfully. I really... The healing in this game is weird. The healing in this game is kind of weird. If they're not getting cash prize, they're competing to marry a rich person. Oh, I don't know. I don't think that's part of it. I don't think the person on The Bachelor is inherently rich. Are they? Is that a detail I've always missed? And yeah, toddlers and tiaras is a whole other thing. That's a whole... Maybe not, but it started that way? Oh. Actually, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Yeah, no, there's a whole subset of reality shows that are just exploitive. And most of them are on the ones that are on like HGTV and shit. According to Google, the lead gets paid, the contestants don't get anything. I guess that makes sense. The lead is the star, so. All right. The most reality content I watch is cooking shows on YouTube. I've really gotten into Korean variety shows. I really enjoy Korean variety shows. If you want something that has kind of the vibe of like chill reality shows, Korean variety shows. It's a good time. The Magnolia Network? Rain Englishman Jolly. Whoa! Optional boss! Neat. I'm not familiar with these ones. Hang on. Let me... Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, they're YouTube channels. Okay. That's cool. But yeah, been a couple years since I last watched a Jolly video. The two guys seem wholesome. One in the restaurant keeps showing the same ED infomercial every night. Oh, that's that's funny. Question on game mechanics. I saw you wishing someone had more Earth stuff. I'm guessing the, for lack of a better term, Guardian Forces necklaces you're slapping on people give you those. Are there inherent elements people know, or is it just those Guardian Forces? After you max one of those, can you slap on an Earth and have your main dude have fire and Earth stuff? Is that how it works? This is me checking in occasionally coming into play. No, yeah, that's fair. So from what I can tell, all of your soul bits come from a combination of... I don't think the soul drivers provide any inherently. It all comes from gear and like your equipment, you know, because you can do, you know, so like Yakumo, right? Like my fire guy, I could slap a the earth soul driver on him and give him an earth weapon, and then, you know, give him stuff that has 7%. Nice. Give him stuff that has flame bonuses, or, you know, earth bonuses. But it's more just like, so going back to kind of my main complaint with this game, it's a lot to level up those soul drivers, you know? It takes a lot to level up the soul drivers. And from what I have seen, or just, and maybe it's not from what I've seen, but just like the feel, right? It works better to lean into having only a couple soul bits, because you can focus a little better, you know what I mean? But yeah, there's nothing stopping me mechanically. From, you know, throwing a fire, like earth gear on him and working to build him up in that way. Like, there's nothing stopping me. Yeah. Because, like, we can see, right? So he has 2 fire soul bits, and I think both of those fire soul bits come from his flame gloves, right? I don't think the salamander inherently gives any soul bits. Slash heat punch, 410% to all enemies. Damn. What's even the plot? There's monsters and you gotta fight them. That's the plot. Yeah, I actually, so to your point, Brian, I kind of wish more of the soul bits were inherent. Because then doing some of the combo arts that the game, I guess not really wants you to do, but, you know, allows you to do, would be interesting to pull off. You know, like there's a bunch of arts for doing like combos. Like if you do electric and wind, you know, that's an art, and it's like, I don't know how I would make that happen, you know? Do I have a wind? Soul gave me attack. That's cool. No, I don't have a wind, like, plus. Okay. But yeah. YouTubers, hello! YouTubers, welcome on in. How the heck are you doing? How the heck are you doing today? Yeah. There's also arts that I wish I had. Doing well, got my tea and yogurt. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Like, I wish the arts operated just slightly different. That would be fun. Oh, you know what I should be doing? Have you heard of Tomba? Can I offer you a Tomba in these trying times? How is she getting sword? I wonder. Punch SB mod, hang on. Oh, well, this dash shoes is better because it has an enhancement slot that I could put heavy punch in. Or wait, do I have like a yeah, let's give her a heavy punch. That's great. Love that. Love that. Yeah, Nucha, hope you're having a good day. Hope things are going well. Hope things are going well. All right, I think we went through Suzaku Tunnel after we unlocked those things. So, you know, listen, we went from like 20-something% to 57%, so I'm not too mad. Now we're in whatever this creepy underground tunnel is. Oh! Is this the end of the game? The shops in quest from the DDO base point will no longer be available from here afterwards. Do you wish to proceed? What does that mean? What? I really appreciate the game saying that. I really appreciate the game saying that. How long has the game been? I'm on about 8 hours playtime right now. I'm on 8 hours of playtime right now. So I wonder if something's gonna happen with the base, that it's gonna change drastically. So I'm just gonna talk to everybody, see what they got for arts. Just, you know, just pick up some arts while I'm here. Yeah, we did. Okay, we did all the quests. Okay, we did all the quests. That's good. That's good. That's good. Which is good. Honestly, I'm glad they call that out because those freaking you get like 3 drivers from doing that. So I got like 3 drivers from doing that. So this looks intense. How's it been so far? Darbound, hello! Hardblow is my nickname in college. Darbound, how are you? Oh, here. Before Brian yells at me, let's use some of these tablets. Who has the lowest speed? Izume. Oh, I meant to use them on different people, but that's okay. That's okay. But no, it's been good. I think so this was something I was talking about, Darbond, when I did the demo a while ago. It looks like it's really complicated. Like, it looks like there's a bunch of stuff going on. But once you... Listen to the voice of our souls. That's... I gotta fight these JoJos. This could be a really hard boss fight. We'll see. But it's not super duper like complicated. Like once you, it's one of those ones, like once you get into it and play a bit, you'll pick it up, you know? We just gotta focus on one character. Good block. Fan of turn-based. I can always take my time to think things through. Them some big people. Yeah, it does the Octopath thing of everybody being big. Big sick over times you fight the boss. It's the huge art of the boss. Yeah, it's a good touch, you know. Especially because like it's a pixel graphic game, so like lean into it, you know. Have a good time with it. Have a good time with it. The bosses have full card art. Blame AEW for making me an Ishii fan, because ever I watch him New Japan, dude takes an L. Yeah, Ishii is sadly a worker in New Japan. It's always a bummer. It's always a bummer. Nice dodge. Good deal. Oh, because she doesn't have fucking... Yeah, hey, guess what? All right, calm down. So weird she doesn't have... They don't have enough elemental moves. Like, it's weird that I don't have a, like a wind kick. Like, and maybe, you know, maybe when I beat this boss and they're like, oh yeah, you have like a cool extra move and here's some cool shit. Like I'm only 8 hours into the game. Who knows how long it is? Yeah, let's do Hell Dive. It's just, yeah. Yeah! Just lay that damage on. Blam! Eat it, nerds! Ugh. Not like this. Soul alternation! I didn't know they could alternate. Oh, shit. I didn't know they did that too. Dude, we're fighting the Dark Rangers. Hey, guess what? Some people can't soul alternate. Okay. Some people can't alternate because we literally just did it. Fuck. Big bad dude crawled out from under the ring. Yeah, I got fucking... Oh, man. Alright, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. There we go. So he's bursted. We just gotta keep it together. Listen, we're strong. We just gotta just keep it together, just nice and careful. Nice. Not as nice. Ugh. And see, how cool would it be if we had a hammer ground dude, because this dude is super weak to hammer and ground. And no, before someone asks, you can't change your equipment and stuff in combat. Okay, hey, listen, you know who can alternate? Is my boy. My good boy Yak. We just gotta build up some AP. Yeah, you know what? Take a guard. Get a guard bit going. Well, now he's got 5 AP. So now I don't feel too bad about this. And we'll end it, yeah, we'll end it on a Megiddo Flame. That's fine. Listen. I'm okay with that. Oh, and I bursted him before the Megiddo Flame? That's what I'm talking about. He's weak to cross edge. Come on, come on. Come on. Oh, that was a good bit of damage too. Come on. No one, God, no one can use items. Come on. Yes. 3%. Not even 3%. All of that.
Yeah. What?
That was a fight though, boy. That was a fight. Thank you. Go. Hey! Slow much? Listen. Something you need to know. Huh? SOULVARS override? Figures in double digits. Altering memories? What's the idea? Why the mega reveal? With Kiddo listening in too. Zing! Let me think. Yeah, not quite cool. Not like you thought it'd say hush hush. And I can't not report it. By the way, how come, Genzo? Turned out there was a sleeper bug in the backup body. What? This sentience is an amalgam of the original and the insider. What? Unwilling puppets. Your team may be next on the list. Gonna grab this lot and lay low. As for you, do what you need to. So there's like not enough story to really keep up with what's happening, but there is just enough that I'm like, there's just enough story for me to say there's not enough story. No way to confirm DDO's intent. Not much to do. Their intent, burn everything. Do the cleanup yourself, profit. Wise words, Master Soulbearer, spot on. Gates popping up haywire, so everything was staged. Hired punchline saving the day. Quick snoop around the server. Codename Soul Cage. Looks like it's been shipped to the DDO base point. Bonus just for you, access logs featuring your missing Soulbearer. I see. Can you be trusted? No way. Your leads sound fishy as heck. Hey now, always had your back, always will. Your guardian angel. Says the tester to the subject. I have skin in this too, take me or leave me. There's just enough story in this that I'm like, that I want there to be more story. Because it feels like what they're saying is happening is the harmonizer ring gonna be you get more Sync rate plus, yep. So the DDO is controlling everything somehow? Like, and then that other dude is back, but not back. Dragon upper. I mean, I'll pick up Thunder Kick. I don't think anyone can use Dragon Upper is the problem. I think I can give her... I think the best I can do is give her an accessory. Yeah. I think that's all I can do. Okay, I can give her, I'll give her a, oh, I can give her a debuff slash. Oh, no, that's a slash. Okay, that's not a, what is that then? Okay. I can give her a punch. And I'll give her attack plus. And then she can learn Dragon Upper Art. Oh no, Swift Breath is that haste one that no one can do. Alright. Alright. Well, we've hit another quest thing. Soul Cage. So I'm guessing Soul Cage is the end of the game, so maybe we finish it. Maybe today's the last day. You know, let's go to the cemetery. Oh, there's a lot of, oh, there's gates everywhere. Oh. Okay. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to go everywhere. Well, okay then. The music's pretty hype. It's pretty good. Like, this is a good game. I wish the story was just like a little more present, you know? Explicit? Explicit's a good word. Okay, I'm gonna run from this guy because oh gosh. See, this is no. Why didn't you just take me to the autosave? Why didn't... Yeah, because I feel like there's a story, and I feel like I kind of know what's happening. You know, I feel like I have an idea of what's happening. Seems like a really neat small idea they put out. Need a proof of concept design. Nothing more than needs to be. Definitely could use more, but not overstretching. Yeah, that's why I think like my big complaint is in just the story. You know, that it's like you could have just, because it feels like the person that wrote this knows what's happening. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm failing to understand what's happening. It's just like you're not explaining what's happening. But yeah, I definitely like what this is, you know, and I would be interested in more games like this. I get bummed out when I'm expecting an explanation or reveal and the main character goes, "Ah, it all makes sense now," and that's the end of it. And you're like, wait, it doesn't make sense to me. Explain it to me. Oh, I didn't see how much more the sync rate was. I wanted to see if it was like double or something like that. Or like plus 50%. Something that would be interesting. All right. Something I noticed last night I was playing a different game. It does make me laugh when an element is called Earth, but it's not on the planet Earth. That makes me giggle. I'm with you. Oh, gotta get his speed up. Oh no, he can't. Earth spike. We're on planet Glorpal 7. What's an Earth? Yeah, he doesn't, right, that's why I didn't fight this guy. Yeah, right, that's why I didn't fight this guy. Because this is a very hard, like, side boss that I was just like, I just don't need to. You know, I can do that later. Highway ramp south, there's a new... Alright, so there's just new gates everywhere. Fire is Mars, Mercury is water, Jupiter's wind. Earth element is, of course, the planet that represents it best, Venus. Hell yeah, I played Golden Sun. Oh, these guys seem hard. Oh. We might need to spend more time grinding. You know, not too bad when you can hit them with an element that they're weak to, but I like the enemy design. These weirdos have all neat shadow creature themes. Not overstated. All of them are different enough to tell apart. I like him yelling nothing personal before he kicks them in the face. Yeah, even though he's weak to frost. Hey, Matt, nothing personal. Oh no! Kira, hello. How are you doing today? Oh no, it's the friendship assassin. Speaking of Brian, you might have missed earlier when I said, 40K Chaos Gate Demon Hunters is getting DLC, and it's just 4 of those assassins that you played in Inquisitor. So what if one of the characters they added was basically that assassin lady you played with the big hair? Oh, there's waves. Oh, I didn't know there were waves. Oh, I missed that. I would have been paying more attention to my healing. I was like, I'm not worried about it. I can just duck out and heal. No worries. Whatever. Whoops. Got my coffee consumption way down. Deciding 2 12-cup pots a day was... yes! That is too much. I think I have ADHD. I learned over the last month I can't focus unless seriously caffeinated. I think I should talk to my doctor about it. That definitely sounds like a thing that you should talk to your doctor about. That is definitely a thing that you should talk to your doctor about. I heavily agree. Oh my god. Could also be withdrawal. That usually presents in the form of like headaches and general irritability. Because I remember when I had that moment when I was like, I'm having too much caffeine. And I definitely need to cut back. And I was just kind of crabby and felt like shit for a few days. Oh my god. I don't even have a lot of big heal items. But yeah, that definitely does sound like something you should talk to your doctor about. And good on you for you know, recognizing that you know were having an issue and trying to resolve it. Ugh. And this is 2 of 3. Like, I'm gonna finish fighting this guy. Okay, so we're gonna need to do some grinding, I guess. We need to do some grinding, I guess. You got slammed in the face by Evil Naga. I too would yell, "Jeez!" Jeez. So I'm gonna look and make sure. Okay. It's really funny that they talk about like upgrading your gear when it's like you can't do a lot with gear upgrades. Like gear is very random. All right. We'll run around the port, I guess. Oh no, right. There were no battles here. All right, we'll go to the underpass and just try to get Rapid Shot does so little damage. It kind of sucks. Maybe it does more damage if they're weak to it, you know? I mean, definitely it does more damage, but if it's weak to it. But maybe it's like, oh yeah, if they're not weak to it, it's not designed to be very strong. I'll say, thing I really like about this game is they tell you all of the weaknesses and stuff like right up top. Like there's just right there. It's just like, yeah, this is what you want to use, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. Nice. Gun really does jack shit. We need to get him a Desert Eagle or something. She has a Derringer, and it's mostly for the gun soul bits. Yeah, because gun doesn't even give you a bunch of attack. It gives you a lot of psi. Challenge should come from creative solutions, not memorizing enemy types and weaknesses. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's what drives me up a wall for games usually is it's just like why is this dependent on me just randomly memorizing? That's why I love in games that like give you some sort of ability like Scan in Final Fantasy that says like I'm gonna learn the weaknesses of the enemy. The games that let you like that have that information persist, I adore. Is that a better Spirit Magnum? It is. Oh. Yeah, let's lean into it. I don't need the extra shot soul bit now. Which means I'll just give her another ice. Easy day at work today, so happy? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Well, I'm glad you're having a good day, Sapphire. I'm glad everything's going well. I'm glad things are going well. I wonder if guns go off of technique. That would make sense. That would make sense. Oh, Ice Choker, hello. Is that releasing today? I feel like I heard about it recently. It's been, they've been rolling it out. I'm gonna go with the Ice Choker. And it should be coming out in the US very soon. Because it's out in Europe. And I think most of South America at this point. Hey! That seems like a big scary boss fight. Came out in the UK yesterday. Yeah, I'm hoping 6 waves. 6. Oh, this okay. Okay, okay. Okay, this is pretty... This music's pretty banging. Yeah, I'll check over break if it's out yet, because yeah, it'll be coming out freaking any day now. It'll be coming out any day now. Did Sapphire, did y'all get your Pokemon Go++s in the mail? Amazon cancel our order, but we found them at GameStop. Oh, well, I guess that answers my question. Why'd they cancel your order? That doesn't make sense. That sucks. It's out of stock? Oh, that's wild. That doesn't happen that often. Hell yeah! Wow, look at that damage! Okay, Frost is good. I do love being able to I love being able to hit him for something that gives them an effect. Still not overcalling it the plus plus. That's fair. It's very silly. In a case for it, very slow. Amazon lasts up to Saturday. If it's not here today, we get a refund tomorrow. Here's a question. Did that UPS strike ever happen? I know they were talking about there being a UPS strike. Like it was someone's job to name that thing. That's what they came up with. Ugh. Okay, hang on. Rapid shot, free shot, and then I'll take a guard. Oh, that means I'm not gonna do free shot. I'm doing cryonics, which is not really what I wanted. Double plus ultra. Amazon's on strike or something. I don't think it's Amazon that's on strike. I think UPS is on strike. I think UPS, some UPS drivers are on strike, and Amazon offloads a lot of their shipping to UPS and FedEx. My coworker said Amazon's on strike. She's a package stuck. Oh, well, if Amazon's on strike, I missed that news. Solidarity with strikers and unions. Fuck yeah. Frost times 3. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Always solidarity with the strikers, even if it inconveniences us. Yeah, especially if it inconveniences us, because that's the point. So excited for the prospect of UPS strike. Oh man, I know people have been talking about it, and I'm like, because then, what if fucking USPS strikes? Anomaly gate score? What? What happened? Oh yeah, you fought that boss that dropped a Dreamcast? Breaking holiday news? Fire strike psychic debuff. Good lord. Hallmark announced one of their new holiday ornaments. One of them for this year is a Dreamcast. That's right. I gotta pre-order the Dreamcast. I missed what it dropped. I missed what it dropped. Someone please tell me. I never know what any of these things drop. They just drop nonsense. Pre-order the Dreamcast. What year is this? Yeah, that reminds me. I really gotta get a I really gotta get one of those. I'm not a person that cares a lot about holiday ornaments, but when I can get ones that are, when I can get the Sega Dreamcast, I do. When I can get one that's a Sega Dreamcast, boy howdy, you better believe. Remember seeing some Star Trek ornaments from Hallmark I was really excited about. Their quality looked bad, I noped out of it. We have a good one from Hallmark for Star Trek. That's the scene from Wrath of Khan with Kirk and Spock in the... Whatever, the part where Spock dies. That's pretty good. Spoilers, I guess. He is really starting to outpace them with that bonus. I wasn't sure if it was going to be a big deal. Frost Arrow, Cold Thrust Psychic Debuff. Just so it's called Rockland in the game. Hell yeah, good game. Soulvars is pretty good. You know, it's one of those things. Oh yeah, okay. Here's a good grinding gate. Enjoy the Dreamcast, push the button, the VMU turns on, and Sega Adventure music plays. Hell yeah. I will never forget how long it took me to get a battery for my VMU. How you know my parents were absolutely useless. Was I told them, I was like, yeah, this thing needs a battery. And I don't know how it works, you know, because I was like 14. And so I'm just like, yeah, I just don't know how it works. It took months for them to figure out that we needed a watch battery. It's a watch battery. Do you know how like watch batteries are everywhere? Yeah, it took them months to figure out that that's what we needed. We got a Psy tablet. I'm gonna give the Psy tablet to Yakumo because he does both. But yeah, one of those just like... Now something needs a watch battery, and I just like, boop. Post recipes, you can pick any extras up cheap. I definitely know I got the Genesis for 50% off last year. Yes, I do remember that. I remember that. Okay. So, oh, this guy has some of the things, the arts they were selling. In the DDO base. Oh, these got upgraded. These got upgraded. Do we got new gear? We do! Hey! We got new gear. Carmagnum. Okay. Okay. I can't afford any of them because I just bought a bunch of healing items, but they do. Oh yeah, and then now they have a bunch of new gear too. Oh, they have snow guards now. Okay, neat. Actually, you know what I should do is I should sell all of these because I never use them. Look at that. Now I have a bunch of money. Oh, it's 32,000. Ugh. Does this have circles to show how good things are, like a Kairosoft game where it's good, it's one circle, it's really good, it's 3 circles? No, I believe the circle is saying that you are immune to that type of damage. The circle is saying you're immune to that damage. Oh, this isn't where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to underpass. So you can equip the armor and be like, and now I don't take shot damage, or now I don't take strike damage. So this game is very inspired by SMT games where, you know, you have all of your damage types. Blam. Deal with it, nerd. Ability +1, hell yeah. Not me misreading circles as calories. I'm gonna turn Rush Savate back into an art. This is not the benefit that it seems to be. Yeah, because then I can have Sleipnir Soul. Boost speed and wind by 20% for the first 5 turns, and I can just have that. You know? I don't get to equip enough abilities. IMO. Like I think that's a thing that's, I guess, bugged me about this game is the right word. Like, the ability they give you so many abilities and they're so cool, but they don't give you a lot of points. So Gotta pick and choose for sure. But then they give you, you know, so like I have a, you know, they give you abilities that are like, replace this for this. And I'm like, all right, I see how that's cool, but also that's 3 of my 5 points, you know? Mega earring. Is that new? Have I had one of those before? Oh, I have. Okay. So I do kind of wish more, just a couple more abilities were inherent. You know, like I really enjoy how many abilities and stuff are like, yeah, you unlock them and they're permanent to the character regardless of your soul driver. But also I kind of wish some of them were based on the soul driver instead, you know? So that if you're leaning into that element, you know, it's like, oh yeah, you know, because you're doing this, you get, you know, that's when you get the ability to change fire bits or something like that. Yeah, so it looks like he gets about 50% more. It looks like he gets about 50% more. Maybe 20, maybe like 30%. Which adds up, you know? Yeah, there's drink muscle dew 20 times. Love it. Yeah, this game does a lot of things I like. I will say. Oh yeah, Rush Savate. Welcome back, Rush Savate. I missed you. Matt, wasn't it better when you could do Rush Savate at any time? No, because I couldn't do it at any time because it was a soul bit. I like it a lot more as an art that I can trigger at almost any time. Oh. Hi.
I got a meeting for about 30 minutes.
Okay. Time for Shingo versus Eddie. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Shingo Takage. Fucking love him. We'll save because maybe, you know, maybe that other one was just like really, really hard. 4 waves. Okay. We'll try it, you know? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like them getting attack buffs. Sniped! I like how the lady has a lot of lick-based threats, like yelling, lick the dust. You need... lick the dust! What? Just unpleasant for everyone. Gonna get into a fight with a goon, yell, lick my shit. Unpleasant for everyone involved. Even your teammates are like... No, stop. No, don't hit singularly her. Jerk. Lick a Tongue is underrated. Brian loves Lick a Tongue, so that's you're speaking to a fan. Yelling each shit is very different. Lick my shit implies a deep taste of the substance. I do love yelling eat shit at them though. Yeah, I really wish I had a wind kick, but I'll take it. Yeah, Brian loves Lick a Tongue, so I think a lot of normal types are underrated. Oh, we're fighting you again. You mean HM holders? I'm actually glad. Part of the biggest change that I've been happy with Pokemon is some of the changes around HMs and stuff. But yeah, it's really frustrating how normal types really should be able to hang, and they can't. Because Game Freak are cowards. Brian, lick my dust. I love it. Brian, I love it when I love someone yelling to lick my dust. Wait. Now here's the wild part. There's a boss after this. Oh, that's very funny. Oh. Okay. Well, you know, listen, we handle this Dragon Quest style. We deal with the ads, and then we work on the boss. $566 quotes. Oh no, flame debris! Oh no! I gotta target flame debris! I'm sure your spicy duck can take him. I don't even know. What it? Hell yeah, shout out to John. Shout out to that time we tricked John. This dude drips Youth Master energy? God. That's not wrong. That's... Big heavy Rush Savate. Alright, we're doing okay, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. I might go all the way with Vespa-Quinn. Oh, man. I really appreciate the specifics out of this one to remember who we were talking about. I agree. Yeah. There's one thing cops are good at is shooting unarmed civilians. They should have no problem with these zombies. Brutal. Brutal on my part. Hell yeah! Flame Spike, Guardian, and Suzaku Bringer. Flame Spike. Nice, nice. We get a Fire Spear. Guardian. Just a good sword. And that makes you immune to strike. That's bananas. Yo. Yo. His gun does jack shit. Yeah, but his gun lets him throw a fucking Ohio Blizzard on a motherfucker. Wait a minute, puppy soul? So okay, hang on. Okay, so hang on, don't... one of the... So a thing that happens in this game, Brian, is when creatures die, they turn into the demons, right? And one of the enemies that we had to fight, very unfortunately, was a lost puppy who turned into a demon. So no one's happy about that having to happen, but yeah, Genbu Breaker is, I think, another of the like top tier weapons we got. All right, well, I'm gonna take my morning break. We're doing really good with these drivers. I'm pretty happy about this. Puppy demon, I didn't know my neighbor's dog was all right, so yeah, so it looks like what we want to be doing is trying to figure out which of those gates we can knock over, because those gates will give us a ton of loot. So yeah, I'll just have to pick through. I guess that one on the highway is just really strong. I am the absolute worst at video games. That's accurate. I said that 2 years ago, and that remains true. But yeah, I'm gonna walk Josie. I'm gonna, get another snack, all this good stuff. If you haven't for a little bit, get up, walk around a little bit. Make sure you're stretching your wrists. If you're working at a desk, working on a computer, make sure you're drinking water, go to the bathroom, do whatever you gotta do. Look at something that's on a computer screen for a little bit, and I'll see you back here in just a little bit.